Heal your money trauma, command your mutts, and baptize their bank accounts. Money is energy, energy is power, and power belongs to me. Welcome, goddess, to never give these losers pussy. The divine dominion of curated leisure and devoted servitude. I'm your host, Ororo Snow, dominatrix, devotional leader, and creator of the House of Divine Command. Today's episode is one that has been long overdue. Episode 49, Financial Dominance is Holy Work. This isn't just a kink, a hashtag, or a fleeting trend on TikTok. This is ritual. This is reclamation. This is power. And today, I'm going to show you how Findom is far more sacred than just a quick cash grab. It is healing work, wealth work, and legacy work. Opening affirmation. Say it with me. My power rests in my ability to exist. Every Mutt tribute confirms my power. I am unmatched, refined, and worth every penny. Now, take a deep breath. Seal it into your spirit. Now let's get into it. Money is not just money. It's proof to you, to everyone else in the world, to me. It's also proof of value. For Mutts, it's proof of obedience. Proof that your existence alone shifts the fabric of reality around you. And when a Mutt pays, he's not sending you cash. He's making an offering. He's worshiping at your altar and with the only thing he truly values, his resources. Findom is not about chasing whales, sis. Baby, we don't chase. That's the biggest scam of all. Do not let the internet trick you. Waiting for some magical mortal mutt with endless credit to suddenly change your life? That's desperation dressed up as hope. And it's cheap. The truth is, real financial dominance don't need a whale. We build empires with squads, armies, and cults, mortal males trained into loyal, consistent, financially devoted drones. We turn men into ledgers, investment accounts, and pipelines of obedience. Because when they pay, they pray and they obey. Here's what most women don't realize. Financial dominance is not about the transaction. It's about the transformation. You are taking his mortal mutt shame, his secrecy, his dirty little thoughts that he can't tell anyone else, and sanctifying them into worship for you. You are baptizing his weakness into devotion for you. You are making money into scripture for you. This is why Findom is holy work. I'm going to tell you a little story. Let me tell you a truth from my own journey. When I first started, I thought Findom was about the hustle. Make content, push harder, chase the tribute. But over time, I realized something. And I already knew this, which is crazy. Money follows ritual. What do you think investment bankers are doing? They're analyzing the waves. the circuits, the patterns. Just like atomic habits shape every area of life, the rituals you anchor into your dominance will either build your wealth or block it. And sometimes we're blocking ourselves, especially if there's chaos and confusion and it's unorganized. For me, I was creating morning rituals that mirrored my throne. I wake up, I robe my shoulders, I crown my head, journal open, and my tribute already the first thing on my mind when I wake up. That became my anchor. And from my anchor, everything else aligned. And it always will. But here's the challenge, goddess. Rituals will test you. And they're bullies. Like they really are. They will force you to see where you've let chaos, fear, or doubt run the show. And they're not nice about it either. Consistency is not sexy until it becomes devotion, until it becomes the thing in your life that you must do, or your day just feels off. That's why this is holy work. It's not easy. Most people don't want to do it, and they definitely don't want to admit it. But once you realize money is simply energy, and not an energy where you can just say, oh, I got big pussy energy, I got big money energy. The energy comes from you, one, putting yourself in the position, and two, holding the energy. In your job as a pro-dom, as a content creator, as the CEO of your life and your business, is to command energy. You stop hustling and you start ruling. And it seems like it's a really thin line that's easy to cross and easy to misunderstand, but it isn't. It's a difficult thing to get into motion, especially if you have to do it yourself sometime. So now let's talk about today's Mutt highlight. My Little Panty Sniffer is a prime example of what happens when you decide to retain and refine instead of just letting a mutt vanish. He came into my store, sent me a few annoying messages, and honestly, I brushed him off just like every other weak-ass little mutt. And I've had my fair share of whales, not like the 20K whales or anything like that, but I've had people that have seen me on YouTube send me $500 tributes or buy me $300 gifts off my wish list that I posted about 8 times on my Twitter account back to back to back. And so this little one, after I brushed him off, like any little panty sniffing shrimp, he kept coming back. And within 1 week, finally, after a couple of months of following me, maybe he's been following me forever and he's finally just talking because I have his emails in different places. Hint, hint. When he finally grew the courage to devote himself, he had spent nearly $700 in 1 week. And this is without me talking to him in the messages and even sending him thank you notes for buying my clips, because I don't really do that. But you know, it could be good for your business. But after he spent that $700, he ghosted. Classic regret that I spent all that money gooning process for these losers, right? And I could have left it. I did. I left it for a couple of days, but I also could have written him off. And instead of doing that, I decided to remember my own ritual, because a lot of what we do here is remembering that we put rules into place, not just for our subs, but for ourselves to build empires. I remembered Ritual 35. I just told you about this ritual back in episode 48, right before this one, the rituals of power. To proclaim as a queen, not as a wallflower. So I proclaimed him mine. You don't just come into my store and start spending money left, right, and otherwise and think that I'm not going to, one, not notice. Of course, you're doing it for me to notice. But now you are doing little tricks to get my attention because obviously you want to be mine. Tasks, rules, ledger. That's what I gave him. And now he has spent over $1,500 in tribute. Still not my top mutt. He's nowhere near my $20,000 most loyal sub. But he's in the game. For now. He's serving. He's learning. And here's the real lesson, goddess. You don't wait for whales. You don't wait for anyone. You create players. You are the coach. You tell these mutts who can be on your team and who can't. You watch them. You test them. You give them games to play. You create the players. You command their wallets until they no longer remember who they were before you. That is holy work. It's work. And if you're listening to this thinking, I want a little panty sniffer of my own, this is your sign to step into your command because you can do it. Here's your actionable step, goddess. 1, name your altar. Decide where money meets devotion in your daily life. Is it in your inbox? Telegram? Is it your clip store? Is it your tribute portal? You can do throne wish lists. You can do you pay. Whatever it is, make it sacred. Number 2, set your ritual. Each morning, declare your power as soon as you wake up. Don't wait. Money is energy. Energy is power. And power belongs to me. If you want to make it even easier, put it on your phone. Write it on a Post-it note. Put it on your bathroom mirror. Put it wherever you will see it every single day. Put it in multiple places. Put on your crown. Write your goals. Call in your tributes. And make actionable steps for your goals. They can be small. They don't have to be huge. Track your ledgers. Don't just collect money from these mutts. Command. Write down who pays, who grovels, who cries, who whines, who tries to play you like a fool. How much? How often? Track your flock like scripture. And if you're serious about evolving into a financial goddess, you can pre-order my self-published laws, the 48 rituals of power. This is your blueprint for holy work, empire building, and financial sanctification. That's all for today, goddess. Episode 49, Financial Dominance is holy work. Because, girl, it is. And we're the only ones that are going to do it for ourselves. So remember, money is an energy. Energy is power. And power belongs to you. No one can take it from you. No one can tell you how much you have, even though it may feel that way. When you grow your power into a massive spiritual energy, no one can take that from you. If this episode shifted your spirit, make sure you subscribe to Never Give These Losers Pussy on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and YouTube. Leave me a 5-star review and share it with a fellow goddess leveling up her empire. Follow me on Instagram at Soft Edge Sharp Tongue and at Gallery Ororo Snow. and on YouTube at Ororo Snow. Until next time, keep commanding, keep collecting, and keep reminding these mutts that devotion isn't free, and we never give these losers pussy. Bye.